Hey guys, it's Miss Ross, and this week for science, we're going to be learning about one of my most favorite things that we learn about in kindergarten, and that is butterflies. So, butterflies, if you didn't know, they start out as an egg, then they become a caterpillar, and then a chrysalis, and then they come out of the chrysalis and turn into a butterfly. So we're going to watch a quick video about how that caterpillar becomes a butterfly. All right, here we go.
Hi guys, Squeaks and I have been solving riddles all week, and I thought you might know this one. What starts its life as an egg, then it walks on many legs, and then it uses wings to fly? A butterfly! I bet you've seen a butterfly. And have you heard the saying, if you've seen one, you've seen them all? That's not true with butterflies. There are over 17,000 different kinds of butterflies, and they come in all kinds of colors and patterns. But all butterflies have one thing in common. They all used to be caterpillars. So, how did this become this? Well, butterflies go through 4 stages in their life that turn them into beautiful insects that we see flying around. Together, these 4 stages are called metamorphosis, which comes from the Latin words for changing shape. So what are these 4 stages? Stage number 1, the egg stage. During the egg stage, a mama butterfly will fly from plant to plant, and when she finds the perfect one, she'll lay her eggs on it. Itty bitty teeny tiny little caterpillars live inside those eggs. When they're ready, these tiny little caterpillars chew their way out of their egg, and now we've reached stage number 2, the larva stage. The hungry caterpillar then crawls out of its egg, and then it eats its eggshell, and then it eats the leaf it's on, and probably the leaf next to it too. Did I mention the caterpillar is really hungry? All the food that the caterpillar eats helps it grow bigger and bigger until it's too big for its own exoskeleton. The caterpillar then molts its exoskeleton. But don't worry, it's already grown a new one underneath to replace it. The new exoskeleton is a little small, so to fix this, the caterpillar gulps in air to expand itself, and then it waits and lets its exoskeleton harden. But soon, that new exoskeleton doesn't fit the caterpillar either. It molts and regrows its exoskeleton again and again, usually about 4 or 5 more times. After all that molting and regrowing, the caterpillar's ready to take a break. In stage number 3, the pupa stage. The caterpillar finds a sturdy branch or stem to hang upside down from. It molts its exoskeleton one final time, regrowing a new layer called a chrysalis. Inside the chrysalis, the caterpillar isn't really a caterpillar anymore, but a pupa. A pupa is an insect when it's in between being a baby, like a caterpillar, and an adult, like a butterfly. The chrysalis has a hard shell to protect the soft pupa while it changes into its adult form. Inside, it regrows its 6 legs and antennae and adds wings. The pupa stays inside the chrysalis for 10 or more days. And then one day, the chrysalis moves, and it slowly cracks open, and the butterfly crawls out. Well, a really soggy-looking butterfly. Its wings are crumpled and wet. This is stage number 4, the butterfly stage. Once the butterfly is out of the chrysalis, blood will start pumping to its wings, helping them to straighten and dry out. Now the butterfly is ready to fly. Fly to some food. 10 plus days without food means this butterfly is ready to eat. Butterflies drink nectar, a sugary liquid found in flowers. And sometimes they like to eat rotting fruit or even dead bugs. Butterflies take in their food through a long tube called a proboscis, sort of like how we drink a milkshake through a straw. But they can't taste food with their proboscis. Can you guess what they do taste with? Their feet. When a butterfly lands on a flower, it can tell if the flower is sweet by tasting it with the tips of its feet. If they like the way it tastes, they'll drink the flower's nectar. Now, full of food to keep it strong, the butterfly is ready to, well, be a butterfly. And that's how a caterpillar becomes a butterfly. Now Squeaks and I are gonna go outside and see if we can spot one. And I hope you do too. See you next time on SciShow Kids.
All right, so isn't that cool how an egg goes into a caterpillar grows into a chrysalis, and the chrysalis is where the butterfly comes out. So I hope you learned something new about butterflies. Now this week for our project, you're gonna be making your own butterfly. And the cool thing about that is you can make it look however you would want your perfect butterfly to look. You're like creating a new kind of butterfly. So I'm gonna show you mine, and then I'm gonna show you some of the other things you could do with your butterfly. So you have two pieces that you need to cut out and glue together, and then you can put it on a piece of construction paper or a piece of copy paper. I don't have that exact same one because I didn't have it at my house, but I printed out a different one to show you. So this is what I made for my butterfly. Now, I use these markers that I like that are kind of metallic because I had them in my house. You can use things that you have in your house. I just would love a butterfly that looked like this. So I'm going to show you some other ways that you can decorate your butterfly. All right, so you can make it your own and be creative. This is one idea you could do. You can use beans and seeds from your pantry. If you have some extra beans or seeds, you can decorate your butterfly like that. You can also cut shapes out of your construction paper in your bag and make a butterfly out of different colors of shapes, like this one. You could use scrapbook paper and pom-poms. If you have some sort of paper that has a design on it, you could cut it the same shape as your butterfly and glue it on there. And if you have any pom-poms or pipe cleaners, you could use that. You could also use pasta or cereal or both from your pantry. So if you have some extra pasta or some cereal that might be old, you can use it to make your butterfly. This one is just using rhinestones and buttons. So if you happen to have some of those around your house, you could use that. This person used glitter. If you have glitter, you can make it glittery. Or if you have, I know you have crayons from your school bag, so you could just color it and make some cool designs, kind of like I did. And lastly, you could paint it. You have watercolors in your bag, and if you want to paint your butterfly, you could always do that too. So I hope that gave you some great ideas of what to do with your butterflies this week. I would also love if you told me something you learned about the life cycle of a butterfly in that video. So if you share with me something you learned, I would be so impressed. And I would love to see your beautiful butterfly projects. Remember, you have until Sunday night at 10 p.m. to turn them in. Have a great week.